बाबा को याद कर, जी भर उसको प्यार कर, सांसों को आबाद कर ले मेरे मना, सांसों को आबाद कर ले मेरे मना। सा नि सा गा, सा गा मा पा सा नि दा पा दा मा गा, सा मा रे नि दा, दा नि रे सा नि, मा पा नि सा, गा मा पा। यादों की लहरों में जो लहराए, एक अलौकिक सुख वो पाए, शूली को कांटा कर दे, कांटे को जूही, पर्वत को राई कर दे, राई को रूई, दिल ही दिल में बात कर, मन में मुलाकात कर, खुद को तू आजाद कर ले मेरे मना।
Okay, Om Shanti. Hope everybody's okay. All right. Today we have started a bit late. Okay, it is 12:30 p.m. in Mauritius. So I think every Saturday from now onwards we will be starting late. Okay, but Sunday we should be able to start at the normal time. Okay, normal time, which is 12 p.m. Mauritius time. So tomorrow. Okay. So any problems, let me know. Hope everybody's okay. All right. What Baba said today, anyone wants to share some points? I can share one. In blessings, Baba said, as is your awareness, so is your form. It's a very powerful thing. Whatever that comes into your mind, what are you thinking? You can become that. Okay. So I'm sure all of you are thinking that we need to do great Baba service. We are Baba's Sevadari children. Okay, and so we have to do great seva. Sister Priya from Nairobi is saying, let's take a look at the chat. Follow Shrimad and make your behavior royal. Amazing, isn't it? Ordinary people's instruction cannot change us. Any reason for that? What Baba says and sometimes what people say look the same. Few things might be alike. Even in the worldly thing, people say good things. But what Baba says and what worldly people, is there a difference? Of course, there's a difference. Because God is saying, and every word is filled with blessings. So blessings is giving us power to move on, to change our sanskar. Thank you, Sister Priya. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So let's move on. So today, let's get started again. Where are we? Okay. All right. I'm going to share you my screen. Hang on. Okay, yeah, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so where am I? So now you can see the web page of Brahma Kumaris Mauritius. I think this is where we stopped last, correct? Last. I had placed a YouTube icon, all right? YouTube icon. So far, what we are doing now is we have not really created a website, but we are learning all the components, how to put and so on. So once you have learned, then it becomes easy for you to create your own design. Okay, we want to create our own design. All right, I hope everybody can see. Any problems, let me know. We are now currently looking at Brahma Kumaris Mauritius. So this is the icon we did put yesterday. Today I want to show you something else. Example, let's say I click contact. Can you see? Contact. It's not taking me anywhere. And I click contact or when I click about us, all right, it's not taking me anywhere. Okay, so I need to do that. I need to make sure that is corrected. Okay, I need to make sure that's corrected. So what I'm going to do is, if people click contact, then it should bring me to the contact page or the contact section. We want to learn how to do that. And then classes, let's say I click the English class, it should take me somewhere. This one we have done previously. We have done this previously, and that is to take us to the notes page, correct? We have done that. Same thing with retreats. I also want to do something here. I want to actually create another page here itself, retreats, and so on. All right. So today we want to see same thing. If I click YouTube, it should take me to YouTube. Can you see? It's taking me to YouTube. But this is YouTube. What you can do is you can put your channel. Let's say, let me see whether I can create my channel. All right. So I'm going to put my channel. Okay, my channel. Okay, and I've got, this is my channel, all right? So this is where all whatever training I've done, I'm going to copy that channel. I'm going to copy that channel, all right? If you paste this, then anytime they come to website and click, it'll bring them to our Baba's channel here. Okay, so that's what we want to do. Remember? So currently right now it is taking me somewhere else. Okay, it's taking me somewhere else. It's just taking to a normal YouTube. So now what I want to do is I want to add Facebook. I want to add Twitter. I want to add WhatsApp. All right, I want to add WhatsApp. I also want to add, what else is there? Instagram. Okay, so let's test it out first together. Let us test it out. So, okay, I'm going to take you to my Sublime. This is my Sublime from last week. I have already sent you my entire notes, correct? Notes. I have WhatsApp you all these quotes in case you miss out anything. Okay, so now I'm going to look for my YouTube. All right, YouTube here, right? YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to look for my YouTube. Okay, I'm going to scroll down. This is my header. Now, when you have too many quotes, sometimes it becomes very confusing. So that's why it's good to write like this, navigation. Can you see? This is my header. So navigation is nav bar, navigation bar, navigation bar. So inside the navigation bar, where is this? It is inside the navigation bar. So therefore, I need to look for it in the navigation bar. Here it is at number 100, 100 to 102. Okay. So what I want you to do now is, could you copy this thing? Copy correctly, please. Make sure you know where's the partner. Copy this whole thing and paste it about 4 times. Copy it, copy. I've just copied it. Just leave it below here somewhere. Just give some gap. Paste once. Now I got 2, 3 times, 4, If I pasted 4 times, wait, 1, 2, 3 again. 4 times. How many things do we want? We want YouTube. What else? We want Facebook. We want, do you want Twitter? Okay, never mind. Let's put Twitter in. What else we want? We want Instagram. What else you want? You want WhatsApp, isn't it? So we need 5. 100, I'm starting from 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give some space in case you can't see clearly. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more, please. Paste one more time. I wait for you. I wait for you. Careful, don't paste outside. It must be inside the UL. Okay. UL is the main like button. Okay. All right. I've got 5. Okay. So I've got 5. Am I having 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm having 5. Okay. Let's save it. Don't forget. Check how is it in your page. I've got 5 YouTubes. Doesn't look so nice. And the spacing is not good. We will adjust it. Let's change this all one by one. All right. Change this all one by one. Okay. If you want to go to the font awesome, remember the font awesome. Okay. Okay. Add tab. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go to font awesome. Remember last week we did font awesome. Okay. Now remember, if you don't get these YouTubes coming out like this, it is because you may have forgotten that you need to paste. Remember, you need to paste the instruction up here. You need to paste the instruction. Where's the instruction? There, font awesome. If you don't have this instruction, then we cannot read this. So I'm going to copy this and paste it again in the chat in case some of you don't know or don't have it. Okay. All right. So that's font awesome. Okay. All right. So you can use that now. So I am now going to go into font awesome. There, this is your page. You can go there also. Click. I'll wait for you. Font awesome. Type font awesome. If you're already here, please type and look for Facebook. Facebook, please type Facebook in the search area. Can you do that for me? Okay. Let's look. Where's Facebook? Which one you want? Of course, all of them will look black. All right. So I'm going to click this one, the first one, Facebook. Click. When you click it, click what? Which one you're choosing? Okay. So I'm going to click this. So the code will come here. Can you see? Code will come here. So if you look at the code, here, it's called FAB. All right, FAB, font awesome something. I'm not sure what is that. And then FA, Facebook. FA, Facebook. So the code is actually similar to YouTube. Come, let me show you. Look at YouTube's code. All right, take a look at YouTube. There. FAB, can you see? FAB. Let me make it bigger. Okay. Where is it? There, FAB, FA, YouTube. Then the Facebook was FAB, FA, Facebook. So you can copy there, you can copy and paste it, or if you don't want, you can type it yourself. So I'm going to just type it. So here it says what? There, can you see? FAB, FA, Facebook. Can you see? You can copy it if you want and paste it, but you can also just type it as Facebook. So I'm just going to type it as Facebook. All right. FACEBOOK. Same thing. All right. So that's all. Just by changing one word here, you have changed the code. So right now it's going to read it as Facebook. Please save it. Don't forget. I'll show you first. Then you do the changes. Okay. All right. So now let's do that. I've got a Facebook, but it's red in color. All right. It's red in color. So I need to change the color to blue. Can you see? All right. So could you do that for me? Can you please use Facebook first, and then Instagram, and then Twitter, and then WhatsApp? I think it's going to be the same process. Let's try and see. After Facebook, please type Instagram. Type and see. Okay, type. I wait for you. Instagram. Change. Go slow, don't rush. Change the class, FAB, FA Instagram. After that, change it to, after Insta, you must change to what? Twitter, okay, Twitter. If you are using Twitter, I'm not sure. I've not seen much people, many websites using Twitter. Okay, Twitter. And then one more is what? Are you using WhatsApp? Okay, let's put WhatsApp. Okay, good. So we've got a WhatsApp. Okay, do you want to phone? Do you want to put a phone, say call us or something like that? Do you want to do that? You can, but we already have a contact us. So I think not necessary. All right. So Facebook, WhatsApp. Okay, I'm going to save it. Okay. All right. So I just changed the word YouTube. Remember YouTube? I just changed it to Facebook, to Instagram, to Twitter, and to WhatsApp. All right. Check whether it all comes up properly. I'm going to save it, and then okay, it's coming out nicely. But the color has to change. Color has to change. Do you think you can change the color for me? I'm getting all red. Why? Because we are following YouTube color, remember? So what color is Facebook? Blue, right? So please change under style. I'm at 106. 106. Can you see my style? The color is red. So click on that and change to blue. Just put blue. I'm not sure exactly what color is Facebook, but I think it's blue should be okay. Blue. Oops, I didn't save it. You must save. After you change, you must save. All right, please save it first. If not, it won't read. Okay, save it. Okay, check. It's gone blue. Good. I think the color is okay. Instagram is what color? Instagram, let's put maroon. Okay, maroon color. Maroon or purple. I think it's maroon. Okay, let's try Instagram as maroon color. Okay, you can find out what color is it. Google will tell you. All right, what color is it? Purple, huh? All right, let's try purple. Okay, let's try purple. Purple. Okay, where's Instagram? Instagram, purple. Try and see, purple. Okay. Medium purple. What is Rebecca purple? I'm going to try Rebecca purple. Okay, save. Is that? Oh, it looks different. Okay, let's just put purple. What happens? Purple. Purple is like a darker sort of blue, isn't it? Okay, try maroon and see. I'm just purposely doing this because I want to give you some time. I'm going to try maroon. Okay, I'm going to try, but you can just Google it and find out. They'll give you a good answer. Okay, all right. Pink purple. We can't put pink purple, but there will be a word in Google. If you ask for pink purple, it will give you, because we can't simply type a color. No, the color has to be recognized by this code. If the codes are not recognized, then the color will not appear. All right. Okay. So let's see. I've saved it. I'm using maroon. Okay, fine. Okay. All right. So that's okay. All right. So what color is Twitter? Twitter, is it black? Yeah, I'm just going to go on with black. You find your own answer, okay? So I'm going to put Twitter as, I think is black, slightly grayish black, if I'm not mistaken. Let's put gray, dark gray. I'm going to put dark gray. Twitter is dark gray. Test and see what happens. Is this correct? If it's not correct, please change it, okay? Or maybe it looks black. Okay, I'm just going to go with black. Okay. Okay, you change your color, okay? All right, I'll leave that to you, okay? Twitter. WhatsApp is green, that's easy, all right? So please go for green color, please change it, green. Okay, let's try green, Green, okay, done. Okay, good. Okay, more or less, it looks green. Okay, doesn't matter, fine. So now we have this, and when people click this, it must take you somewhere. Correct? So do you think you can add for me the link for this? Do you have the link? You have to have the link, right? So either you link it to Baba's Facebook or your personal Facebook. That's also good. If you have an Instagram, how do you link? All right, let's try and see. What is Facebook's, their Facebook is here. This is Facebook. Okay. So you can copy the entire Facebook or you can bring it to your page. Let me see whether it takes me to my page. Oh, wrong time is asking me. Okay, forget it. All right. Oh, it's here. This is my Facebook page. All right. So if you have your Facebook, yeah, there, Global Peace House. Fantastic. Let me just copy Global Peace House. Thank you. Well done. Okay. So I'm going to close my Facebook. I'm going to copy Global Facebook. Where's this? Facebook. Where do I paste it? Are you clear or not? You must always paste it as href. Careful when you paste, you must have the inverted commas. Don't delete. If not, it won't read. So I'm going to remove the YouTube, which is here at 105. Mine is 105.67. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to paste Global Peace House Facebook. Let's save it. Let's check whether it works. Okay, let's check whether it works. I'm going to click it. Perfect. Nice. That's what we want. We want people to come to our page. Okay. At the same time, in our Facebook, if you want them to visit the website, because website can have more information, then you make sure under contact us or visit web page, it can be here. All right. Okay. I think you know that. All right. So good. So that's clear. Okay, so we are back. Good. So what about Insta? Okay, keep your own Insta. All right. So I think you can do that, right? So I leave that to you. Okay, so that could be your homework. Use your own Insta, Facebook. Test it out. So where do you must paste? Don't forget where to paste it. So I'm going to remove this YouTube and put it as hashtag. So you know that's where you have to paste it. Okay. So I'm going to remove this. Careful when you remove, don't remove the commas, then it won't read. Okay, hashtag. Normally we'll just leave it as a hashtag because that's where we will put in our link. Okay, so done, clear. All right, so I leave that to you. Now, next point. So far everything's okay. Now, could you also add for me a few more. I just want you to test it out. I just want to see whether you are able to do this. Something like video, but I want you to add before the YouTube, in between here. Could you add for me one more drop link like that? And call it as gallery. Call it as download and call it as gallery. I want you to add two more. The gallery doesn't have a link like this, doesn't have a drop link. This is called a drop link. Again, I want you to add a gallery for me. So choose contact us or about us. This, paste it here for me. And then one more paste for me is download. Download, all right? Also, you don't need a drop link. So I just want you to take one of this, paste it here twice, or you can have a drop link. Okay, let's have one drop link and one without the drop link. Can you paste it for me? I just want to make sure you are able to do it without any mistake. Okay, you try first. You understand my question, right? I would like you to paste something like this videos here, one, which we are going to call as download, and then contact us something like this and call it gallery. Will you be able to do that for me? Try and see. I will start a bit later, 30 seconds later. You try for me first. Can? All right, you try. Okay. Good. So where are we? I'm going to go slow. You try first. Choose the correct one. All right. You need to choose the correct one. Okay. Which one are we going to choose? And make sure when you choose, you click the partners together. Don't choose something and leave out the partners. What I mean by partner, the tags. So if I click 88, it is telling me 98. So 88 to 98, I need to copy. I need to copy from 88 to 98. Make sure you do that correctly. save, copy. Okay, I'm copying it, copy it, done. Okay, I'm going to create some space here. Create some space, paste it here, and let's call it as download. Can you do that for me? Download, please. Okay, download, paste it. Please, can you change it yourself? Which one? Which one must you change the word? The videos. The video. I copied videos, isn't it? So I must change. Remember, white color means text. All right. Green color is all names, names of something. All right. Videos, I need to change it to gallery, not gallery, download. What do you want them to download? Give them something free. Let them take back something. Okay. Some quotes, some classes, some virtue stuff, some virtue cards, some blessings. So people will be happy to come and take something from our website. This is how you attract people. And then the name will spread. Or you go here, you can actually download some beautiful stuff, you see? All right? Some nice sayings. So we want people to come to our website. It's a strategy. You must use this kind of strategies. Okay. So let's click. I've got a download. Very good. Excellent. And I also want to show our photos. Photos of World Spiritual University, Mount Abu. Photos of village, Peace Village in USA. Photos of Global Peace House, Mauritius. Photos of Australia, so that people will know that, wow, so many retreat places, centers. So you must have a gallery for you. And then the activities. All right. So let's put a gallery there. All right. It can be your own gallery. So that is very useful. So let's add a gallery. Everybody got this? Any problems? Let me know. Okay. Any problems? Let me know. Okay. So for gallery, I don't need download. I don't need the drop down link. I don't need. What I need is what? I just need a page. Click. It takes me there. Okay. So I don't want a drop down. So I'm going to go for the simple one. Where's the simple? The simple one is this at 59. Mine is 59. Not sure about yours. I'm going to copy the contact. I'm going to copy this contact us, but I'm going to change it to gallery. All right. Photo gallery or whatever gallery. Copy. All right. You okay? You're following me, right? So go down where you want to paste it. It's up to you where you want to paste, but I'm going to paste towards the end after the download. Careful where you paste. Check the partner first. The partner is at 110, so you must paste below that. All right, paste below that. There. Okay, change the name, please. Change it to gallery. All right, gallery. You got it? Save. Okay, let's check what happens. I've got a gallery. Nice. Okay. All right, you're clear? Good. So I'll just give you 30 seconds. Everybody's okay. Let me know if somebody's stuck somewhere. Okay. Okay, so far so good? I think so. Okay. Now, next what I want to do is, I want to see these things are too close for me. And I want to, this navigation bar, home, about us, they're all too close. Is there a way I can push them apart? Is there a way I can push them apart? I want to test it out. All right. But you see, we cannot see where's the border of all this. I'm not sure where exactly the border, I can't see. So what I'm going to do is temporarily, I'm going to put a border here so I understand how it works. Okay. So I'm going to put a small border here for the first three, maybe first three. Yeah. Let's try, see what I'm going to do. Just to see where it is and what is it. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my home. Where's my home? My home is here at 54. You see, 54. And then I've got about us here. And I've got here, contact us, correct? Okay, I'm going to test this out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is at 53, yeah, and you watch first. At 53, this is my class. Can you see? nav item, nav item, nav link, and so on. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I want to give a border, just testing and see what happens. So I'm going to click my mouse here at 53. And then I'm going to hold my control, press the control. Why? So that I can type at the same time. Again, click at the nav item, active, nav item. Okay. So now I've got 3 mouse cursor here placed together. I can move it at the same time and type at the same time. I'm going to just type border. Remember how to give border, border, dark, purposely. I want to just see what happens. Okay, save it. Don't move your mouse, leave it there. I'm going to come back here. Now, can you see where? Now it shows you. So this is how it is. Can you see what's happening? Now I want to test it out. The reason I'm doing this is easier for us to see what to move, how much space it's taking, and so on. Later, I can remove the border. I don't need the border. Okay. Now, what I want to do is between this first box, the home box, and the About Us box, I want to give a gap. Let's say you want to give a gap because you want to push it a bit further. You want to push it a bit further, all right? Let's test and see. Let's test and see, okay? So this is home, right-hand side of the home. All right, right-hand side of the home. I want to try margin right. Let's try and see. Either margin right or padding right. But let's try margin right first, okay? So I never take my cursor out, my mouse out. I'm going to put margin MR, can you see? -3. I'm just testing, okay? And then I'm going to save. Hang on first. You can do it together later. And I'm going to go back here. Can you see it moved? Can you see? It moved. So today I'm showing you how to adjust the space. If you think the space is too close, then this is how you adjust it. Are you following me? Which means now I know already to move everything further, all I have to do is add margin right 3. Are you following me? So let's do that again. All right. So I'm going to give you time now. You try. What was the first thing? Let's do it together. Okay. I'm going to erase everything and then I'm going to do it together. What did I do first? I put my mouse at the nav item. Nav item. Can you see that? The first one, you must put nav item active. Put after active. After that, item. Do for everyone. Do for everyone. Can you please do for everyone? Okay, do for everyone. So control, click control, press control, put your mouse there. Then move down a bit. Only nav item, don't want others. So look for other nav item. After nav item, put the mouse there. After nav item, press control. Must press control, put the mouse there. If you don't press mouse, it will disappear. Then you have to redo it again. After nav item, control mouse. Okay, control mouse. I also have to do for my YouTube, control mouse. Facebook also, control mouse. And then Instagram, control mouse. The reason I'm doing this, I want to type all together. Of course, you can type one by one and then paste it. That's also okay. All right. So now what you have to do is I'm going to wait for you. Once if you have placed all this mouse cursor at the right point, okay, just move it one space, and just type MR. What is MR? Margin right. Let's put 3 or 2. 2 should be okay. 3 should be okay. Save, please. So everywhere now is going to type MR3, MR3, MR3. Can you see? Okay, I'm going to wait. Please see whether it works for you. If it doesn't work, undo. Maybe you did something wrong. If you feel it's too difficult, then do one by one. Okay, please test and see. Don't forget to save. Okay, I'm going to test this out. Mine has come out nicely. Please check. I wait for you. I'll wait for you. Anybody has successfully done it? Please let me know. Please let me know if you have successfully done it. A few people, okay, yes, Bhavana has done. British, okay, all right, good. Okay, so far so good, all right. So you need to do it slowly, okay? Don't rush because you're not an expert yet with the codes. So there, Sister Demet has done, Yashna has done, excellent. I think it's quite good already, okay? So now you know how to adjust. Now let's say, okay, all right, okay. Doesn't matter if it doesn't work out because later you can actually do it, but at least understand this is how you manipulate. What else can we do? If you think the font is too big size or small size, you can also change it. Let's try one. Let's try one. I just want to show you so in future you can know how to change. All right, I'm going to go back and change the font size. I think the standard font size is normally about pixel 20 pixel or pixel 16, normally standard. All right, so we're going to test it up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to remove my mouse. Let the mouse be there. Oh, let's try one first. Okay. Let's click anywhere, the mouse will disappear. Okay. So I'm going to go back to my top part where the home button is, where the home, can you see home? The home is here. All right. But I think the size, the font size is controlled by the A button, which is nav link. Nav link. You see the nav link? So what I'm going to do is, all right, I want to adjust my nav link. Let's try and see, Let's try and see. I'm going to type here style. You see style? Because I want to adjust the font size. Font size. All right? I'm going to use, as I said, 12 pixel or 13 pixel. I'm going to try 13 pixel. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try. Save. I've just saved it. Now, careful where you type. It's navlink. Okay, I think it's navlink, but let's try and see. It's either navlink or nav item. It's okay. All right. Good. So let's save it. So the home supposed to change. Let's try and see. Yes, it did change, but that's a bit small. Can you see that? So I think this size is okay for me. So I'm not going to change it. But the purpose, I just wanted to show you that this is how you change it. So right now, I don't want to change. I leave it as it is, but I'm just going to cancel it off. No, the one. I'm just going to remove that out. Okay. All right, done. So hopefully you're okay with that. Good. So the next part, what we must know. Okay. So we have done that. Save it. Okay. Okay. The size is good. Everything is good. You need to click Facebook works, Insta, everything works. WhatsApp. It's not taking me anywhere. WhatsApp is still in the same page, the WhatsApp. Can you see that? So you need to change it to wherever you want it to take you to. Okay. Normally, we will put WhatsApp if you have a business WhatsApp. But right now, we don't have a business WhatsApp, correct? Okay. So I will show you what to do now. Next part. Now, let's say you click contact. It has to take you to somewhere. Either it takes you to another page, or it can take you maybe right at the bottom. Maybe that's where you put your contact. Maybe your contact is below. Can you see? Maybe your contact is below. All right, all the centers that you have in the entire country is all there. So I'm going to click contact, and it should take me right below here and show me all the center contacts. Are you following me? Okay, so that's what I want to do. So now I want to create this contact section under this page, under here at the footer, but I've not done it yet. Okay, so let us go to where? Let us go to our, where's that? Bootstrap. Okay, let us go to our Bootstrap. Okay, all right, let us go to our Bootstrap. I'm going to go to Bootstrap now. And I'm going to show you one more way. Normally we use container, right? Today I'm going to show you something else, which is ready-made container, which we call it as Jumbotron. Can you see Jumbotron? Jumbotron. Could you just type Jumbotron for me and just click and copy that code? Let me do it first, okay? Jumbotron. You just type Jumbo. This is called a Jumbotron. It's a ready-made title with a subtitle and some other information. And then you got a button where it can take you somewhere. All right, so that's a Jumbotron. If you want something else, this is a simplified Jumbotron. It's a longer Jumbotron, fluid Jumbotron. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this Jumbotron for me. All right, Jumbotron. Okay, all right. Could you do that for me also? So let's copy Jumbotron. I wait for you. I wait for you. Could you just copy the Jumbotron? Okay, you copied. All right, let's go back to our website. So I've copied this and I want to paste it right at the footer. Right where? Right at the bottom, because that's where my contact is going to be. Contact. Right? That's where my contact is going to be. So I'm going to go back to my subline. I'm going to go down, 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 scroll down past everything, just before the end of the body. Where's the body? Because we are right at the bottom, footer, right? The footer. Here. All right. So somewhere here. So I'm just going to put a line here and call it contact. Just to make sure, contact us. Contact us. It's a Jumbotron. And I'm going to paste, okay? I'm going to paste it here. I'm going to paste it here. Control V. Could you do that? Save it. Check what do you see, please. Let's check. I've got this coming up. There I've got this. Don't worry, we'll adjust this. But I've got something right now which tells me this. Okay with that? Okay. And right? Good. So you should be seeing this. This is my Jumbotron. Jumbotron is just a simplified container, ready-made container for you. It is actually very useful to build your header. This is how we build header. Maybe I'll show you in a short while. We'll do one more, okay? New one. All right, you're ready? Good, okay. So done, right? Okay, we'll adjust the color in a short while. That's not important now. Okay, now. However, now, let's take a look back. This Jumbotron seems to be very long because you see, our container, Brahma Kumaris, is here. Our container is only up to here, this part and this part. But this thing looks very big. I leave it to you. If you want it to be as long as this, that's also fine. If you want to follow this, that's also fine. Let's say you want to follow this. Let's say you want to follow this. Then you need to put the Jumbotron into a container, because a container will actually make it about 80%. Right now, it's 100%. Can you see? So I'm going to put it inside a container. All right, let's put it inside a container. All right, so what I'm going to do is my Jumbotron is here. I'm just going to type division. All right, type here division, div. Okay, type your class as container. You should know this. Please type class container. I'll wait for you. Can you see that? Common, right? Container means what? So it holds it within that 80% part. Okay, so this Jumbotron here, I'm going to copy again, copy it and remove it, copy. I'm going to copy and then Control X, delete. Okay, I'm going to delete that. I'm going to paste my Jumbotron inside the container. Can you see? Container is here. Should I wait for you? Let me know. So you have a container. So paste your Jumbotron. If you have lost it, go back to Bootstrap, copy your Jumbotron again, come back and paste it here. All right, I'm going to save it first. Let's check what happens. My Jumbotron is disappeared. Okay, I'm going to paste it, Jumbotron here. My Jumbotron is here. Check whether your partners are missing. Let's click on the partner. Yes, I have. Partner for Jumbotron is also there. Because if you miss it, then it won't look good. Okay, good, done. So let's save it first. See whether what happens. Okay, looks all right to me. Looks okay to me. So now, okay. So far looks good. So this is my right at the bottom. So you can put all your country, how many centers you have. We can actually put a grid here, a grid, remember a grid, a box like a card. Remember last week we did a card? Card 1, card 2, card 3, card 4. How many centers you have? Put all the address and phone number if you want to. But let's say you don't want so many centers, you want a single contact. That's also possible, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this into my contact number. All right, contact number. Okay. So far, okay? All right. So my Jumbotron is here. Now I'm just going to put here is contact us. I'm just going to type. I'm going to remove the hello world. I'm going to remove the hello world. And I'm just going to say contact us. You can put anywhere. All right, contact us. Okay. Save. Contact us, correct? You got that? Could you do up to here? All right, I'll just give you a minute. Could you do up to here? If you cannot, tell me cannot, I will repeat that stuff. Anybody got problems? Let me know. Put in the chat. Can, right? Okay, chat. Any problems? Done, good. Mr. Demet is done. Bhavna says working well. Pritesh also okay. Yashna looks all okay, good. Now, the important point is what? Okay. So if it's working, it's good, all right? Okay, if it's not working, just undo it and redo. Now, what I wanted to show you was, let's say somebody is now here. They click this contact. So when you click contact, the page should immediately come here. That's what I want. So that they immediately copy the number or call you directly, or whichever way, all right? So that's what we want to do, okay? So let's go back here. So how do we do that? Okay, so this is my contact, right? So if I click this button, it must link me to the bottom. So which means I need to put a link on this navigation bar. I need to put a link on this navigation. So you need to go and check in your subline, where is this navigation for contact? So let's go back to my subline. You understand what I'm saying? Huh? When I click this link, it must be linked to the bottom part. All right, so let's check that out. So I'm going to go back to my subline, go back to my, where's my contact? Let's go to my contact. Contact here. Can you see that? Okay, good. So now I need to link it there. My link is here. My href is the link. Can you see? The contact is here. This is my contact us button, right? You click this on your navigation bar, it's supposed to take you somewhere. So I need to type out the name. the name of the Jumbotron. But I have not given any name yet. So I need to give a name. So let's go down to the Jumbotron and give it a name first. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to teach you something new. Please watch, huh? All right. My Jumbotron is here. Now, in the previous class, I told you that a name class, when you say class, class is actually a name. A class is a name. But what we want to do now is, there's another type of name used for linking. That's called as ID. So now what I'm going to do, I want to add ID. That means there's two names. One name is for the bracket, which is we call as class. Another name is used for the purpose of linking things, link. But linking in the same page. If you want to link outside, then you have to type www.com something, right? But if you want to link in the same page, up, down, or next page, then we use ID. You okay? You following me? So you can put the ID here or here, anywhere doesn't matter, anywhere. So I'm just going to put on the Jumbotron, I'm going to type ID. You try and see. If cannot, then we use the ID at the container. So what you do is ID, tab, okay, must have your brackets. Let's give a name to that. What name? Any name. Since we are talking about contact, so we just call it contact. You see that? So the name of this Jumbotron is the ready-made stuff, but the name for it is called contact Jumbotron. You can call it anything, all right? Contact us, contact 1, 2, 3, whatever. But remember, if you put a big C, then you must always follow a big C. You got it? So I've given a name right now. Let's save it. So now I need to tell this button, which button? Everybody's okay? I need to tell this button that the name is called contact. Okay, I need to tell this button that the name is called contact. Okay, so let's go back. So Jumbotron's name is called ID contact. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my navigation bar under contact. Where is it? They're here. Now, when you do linking in the same page, you must have the hashtag. Because when you link outside, we put HTTPS / dot and all those things. But now we can't put HTTPS because it's in the same page. So same page means you must leave the hashtag. And then what's our name just now? Contact. See, the name is contact. So the hashtag means name, ID name. Hashtag refers to ID, ID contact. Please save it. Let's see what happens. You type first, I'll wait for you. After you type everything, save it, and then go to your page, web page, and click on that contact. Does it carry you somewhere? I'll give you a minute. So what must you do? You must name the Jumbotron, call it as contact. Then you must come to the button, the navigation button. Make sure you put hashtag now. Jumbotron, don't put a hashtag. Now you must put a hashtag and type the name, contact. Okay, let's save it. Click here, refresh. Okay. It works for me. Does it work for you? Click contact us. Immediately people can see, perfect. There, Sister Damit's working. Okay, Pritish says yes, Priya says, good. You see? So this is how, when they click contact, they will see contact us. So now what must you put? Put your phone number, whatever you want. Do you know how to do it? Okay. What shall we do? Okay, I'll give you extra work. Let's say we remove all this. The learn more will come later, all right? Because this is another link, all right? So if I click this, it will take me back to the front page because it's not linked. It's not linked, okay? So therefore, forget this first, all right? So maybe what we can do is remove all this Can you put for me 4 small cards? Can you do that for me? Last week's work? Put for me small 4 cards. Let's delete this first, all right? Let's delete this first. Let's do it together. Okay. Everybody works, right? Anybody cannot? Tell me cannot. Everybody's okay? All right, good. So this is how you see, is there any websites we can go and visit? Let me visit, huh? Okay. So let me visit Brahma Kumaris. Peace House, do you have such thing? Brahma Kumaris, USA. I'm not sure how Peace House Global, okay. .org, USA. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to Brahma Kumaris website. Okay. So now they have, let's go down a bit. What do they have? They have something like this. Here they put home. That means you take back to home, same thing. You see, they are repeating this thing. They are repeating bottom. But what I want is, let's click location. Do you have locations? Something like this. But I will have 4 boxes. So my 4 main centers here, Baba's 4 main centers will come out here. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I want to do. Can you see? But this, let's click where again? Let's try. Where, how do we contact? Is there a contact button here? They don't have a contact button. Why? Oh, here. The contact is here. Then it takes you somewhere here. Can you see? Locations. They don't call it contact, they call it location. That's fine. Okay. So anyway, what happened? Okay. Okay. All right. So let's go back. So what I want you to do is, let's remove these 3 parts here. Okay. We will do this later, not to worry. Let's remove and let's put 4 cards here. Let's choose a good card from Bootstrap. Okay. So let's remove this thing. I'm going to go down. If you want to move fast, you can click on the right-hand side. Can you see this part here, right-hand side? It will take you faster. Okay. All right. So I'm going to remove. Careful when you remove. What are you going to remove? I want to remove the P. Where's the P? This one. I want to remove all the words, including the button. That means up to A. Careful not to remove any of the diff, because then it won't read. Please check after you remove, check whether the partners are there. Saves you a lot of trouble. Okay, save. Let's check what will you see. What do you see? Just contact us. Okay. So, all right. So let's go back again. Let's go back. Sorry. Let's undo this. Maybe I want to keep something. Okay, I'm going to remove HR. You know what's HR? Take a look at this again. I've undo my Jumbotron. Let me show you this. Let me save this.
Brother
No.
Nanda?
Sorry,
Yeah.
we can't see your screen. Maybe you should share it.
Oh,
Please.
how is it? Okay, sorry. Why is it?
Thank
Why
you.
did it disappear? I'm so sorry. Again, Where has it gone? Give me a minute. Okay. All right. So let me close this. Okay. My apologies. I'm not sure what happened. Okay, again. All right. So let me click on my. Okay. All right. Okay. Now you can see my Google, I think. Okay. All right. And let me take you back to my test tool. Okay, you're here. Let me take you to my Sublime. All right, you can see my Sublime, right? Okay, I'm going to repeat this small stuff here. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Can you see my Sublime? No, you can't? Okay, so there's some problems here again. All right, I'm going to try one more time. Let's check. Okay. Okay. Okay, can you see my sublime now? Just let me know. Is it yes or okay? All right, thank you. Okay. Okay, something must have, okay, doesn't matter. All right, so my sublime here, this is my Jumbotron, right? Okay, so if I go back, let's go back to my contact here. Can you see this line? Can you see this line under contact? Can you see this line under contact? That line can be created, and that line is called a HR line. Can you see? It's just called HR. So let's say I delete this HR. I just want to show you, delete the HR. I deleted HR, save it. There's a HR line here. I haven't refreshed. I'm going to refresh. It's disappeared. So now let's say I want that HR line again, right? All I have to do is type HR. Done. Stop. Save it. Save. HR simply means horizontal. It's an horizontal line. That's it. So save it. I will get back my line. So in case you want to draw a line, so you just have to type HR. Okay, it's an HR line, right? So that's what we just did. Okay, so let's undo that. But when you choose from Jumbotron, Jumbotron has got its own class. They call it, don't worry about the class because you can add your own style to the line. Okay, so that is Jumbotron. Okay, so HR means an horizontal line. Okay. Now I'm going to go back here and I'm going to keep, I just want to keep this thing. The rest I want to remove. Okay, I want to remove this two. So let's remove this P here, and the A. A means is the button. What is A? A is something that can link you somewhere. So I'm going to remove that. I'm going to delete that stuff. Okay, I'm going to keep my HR line. If you want, if you don't want, okay, we can remove later, but let's save it first. Okay, so that's it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I want to put 4 cards under here. So could you just get this thing done for me? All right, could you just get this thing done for me? Remove those 2. Now, if you're successful, also do one more adjustment for me. There's too much space. Can you see above the contact? There's too much space. There's too much space. Could you reduce that for me? How? I need to test. Could you reduce that for me? All right. So I'm assuming you have removed that 2 lines and the button. You can use padding. Try and see. Put under the Jumbotron. Try padding. Yeah, let's try padding. Jumbotron, right? Class. Go to the class of Jumbotron. Just put P. Padding top. Padding top. There's too much padding there. I think let's put 0 first and see what happens. All right. I'm just going to try. It could be a padding top. There. There you go. You are here. You're having this. So I've adjusted this contact. Okay. All right. But anyway, I'm going to add a card, 4 cards at the bottom. Remember, we're going to add 4 cards. So I've adjusted the padding top to 0. So that's good. So I hope all of you are getting this stuff. All right. Let's say you want to change this background color. You could also do that, right? You still remember how? Okay, how to change background color. If you want orange, BG warning. All right, okay, let's save it. I think you know this color, but I'm just giving you an example. Color has changed. Okay, I think you can do this yourself. For now, I'm just going to leave it as info. Okay, or you can leave it as dark or light gray or light. Okay, okay, any color is fine. So let's remove that. You know that. Okay, good. Save. Okay, good. So now let's go to our bootstrap. I'm going to choose cards. I'm going to choose some cards. Okay. I'm going to choose the cards which will What card would you like? I want to have this. It's fine also. Okay. So let's choose this card because then you can have the image of the center if you want to, a retreat center. If you want an image, if you don't want an image, then you could choose just like this. Is there any other cards? Or something like this. Okay. Or the simplest card. All right. Simplest card is this. Okay, simplest card. So I'm going to choose a simple card, which is, wait, let me choose, Hang on first. Let's choose this. Using custom CSS. All right, I'm going to choose this. Okay. All right, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy. But I'm going to place 4 cards. So how do I do that? Now, please think for me. Think. I'm going to put 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. But before I even paste the cards, I need to put something here, isn't it? What do I put? Can somebody tell me? You need to put the grid. Yeah, good, correct. Okay. Which means I need to copy and paste 4 grids here. All right. Could you do that for me before you actually copy the cards? All right. I think you know. So I'm going to wait for a while. I'm going to be slow now, purposely slow. Copy the grids first, please. Could you just copy the grids? All right. Copy the grid. Grid is what? Simply a box, right? But here they're only giving me 3 grids. It's okay. I can copy and add 1 more extra. I'm going to be slow, but you please be a bit fast. All right. Okay. I'm going to have 4. All right. Okay. So I'm going to have 4 grids. If the 4 grid is too small, then we can choose 3 grids. Okay. So let me copy this. Okay. I've just copied my grid. Now, where do I paste the grid? Careful. All right. So let's check. Where do I paste the grids? I need to paste the grid, I think, inside the Jumbotron after the HR line. Okay, let's do that. Where's the HR line? Here. I'm going to give some space. Okay, HR line. Where's my Jumbotron? This is my Jumbotron. Where's the partner? Partners here. So within the Jumbotron, I'm going to paste, okay, my grid. All right, good. So hopefully this is good. Okay. All right, let's save this first and see how it appears. Okay. All right, save it. I've got 3 here. Looks okay to me. Looks fine to me. All I have to do now is paste 3 cards. If this is too big, then you can add 1 more. Why don't we add 1 more? Do you think you can add 1 more for me? You try. All right, we're just testing around. All right, don't worry about mistakes. Careful when you paste, you must find the partner. All right, okay, make sure it's inside here. Okay, all right. So copy one of this. Could you do for me 4 columns? All right, let's have 4 columns. So I'm going to copy 1 of it. Copy. If it doesn't work out, that means you have accidentally placed it in a wrong place or you have deleted a diff. Okay, I'm going to save it first. Okay, hopefully we'll get 4 and then we can have traffic control. Okay, let's refresh. I am having 4. Looks nice. Looks okay. All right, good. So I'm going to paste now 4 cards there. Before we have 4 cards, let's have a short traffic control. Okay. Okay, Chayaben, maybe a few minutes of traffic control.
तेरी नगरी में आकर भगवन हो रहा सुखद एहसास। तेरी नगरी में आकर भगवन हो रहा सुखद एहसास। बस तू है मेरे पास यहाँ और मैं हूँ तेरे पास। तेरी नगरी में आकर भगवन हो रहा सुखद एहसास। तेरी नगरी में आकर भगवन हो रहा सुखद एहसास। तेरा मेरा साथ यहाँ सच में कितना सुहाना है। जी भर मिलन मनाने का बस यही ठिकाना है। तेरा मेरा साथ यहाँ सच में कितना सुहाना है। जी भर मिलन मनाने का बस यही ठिकाना है। बरसे मुझ पर निरंतर यहाँ तेरी किरणों का प्रकाश। तेरी नगरी में आकर भगवन हो रहा सुखद एहसास। तेरी नगरी में आकर भगवन हो रहा सुखद एहसास।
Okay, thank you. Good. So far, you okay? Today, Baba in the Murli mentioned something interesting. He said, even Maya has Sato, Rajo, and Tamo types of Maya. Interesting, isn't it? The Sato Maya, Rajo Maya, and also Tamo type of Maya. All right? So it just came to my mind, so sharing with you. Okay, so let's move on. So let's learn a little bit more. Okay, so we have 4 columns. Contact us. Looks okay. The color we can change later. You can type something else. All right, so now let's add a card over here. Okay, let's go back to our Bootstrap. You can see my screen, right? Okay. Okay. So now I'm at the Bootstrap page. Okay, if you can't see my Bootstrap, please let me know. So I'm going to look for cards. Okay, cards. Let's take, this looks nice there. I've got this, okay. So let's choose one of this. Let's choose one of these. What did I type? Card styles. Type card styles. All right, so here we have something. So let's copy one first. Let's copy just one because there's so many. Don't copy all, then you'll go wrong. Just copy one part there. Just copy one. There's too many here, but make sure you copy the partners correctly. Who's the diff partners? I think up to here. 1, 2, 3. This, you're going to make a mistake. Am I making a mistake? Let's check. Diff here. Okay, never mind. Let's copy. I hope I have the, okay. I'm going to copy this. I'm only going to copy this. I don't want to copy all. Then everything will come out. I don't want. I just want one piece, okay? So I've got a div here, I've got a div here. Let's check whether we have copied it correctly. So I'm going to go back to my Sublime. Please copy it. It's card styles, all right? Okay, the color we can change later. I'm going to paste it in one of my columns. Let's paste it in one of my columns here. Or you can paste it in all of your columns. Control and just highlight all the 4. Okay, all right, just do it nicely. Okay, save. Wow, looks very complicated. Let's undo again. Let's give some space. You know, when there's too many stuff, then you might make error. And once there's an error, it's difficult to find out. Okay, I'm going to do one by one. Okay, so that's done. So, okay, done. Copy this again. Done. Okay, done. Okay, so I know where's my space. Can you see I've given space? Okay, so if you're not so used to it, give more space. Okay, save it. Hopefully it comes out something. Anything comes out? Okay, all right. So let's check in my website. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Looks good. How many centers do you have? Then you place all your centers. This is one way of doing it. Then you change the color accordingly. If you want it subtle, put light gray, dark. All right. Could you do for me something? Can you change the header to a darker color, but bottom maintain as light color? Is that possible? Or let's change it to white. Bottom is white, up is dark. Header becomes dark, the bottom is white. Then the text has to be changed to dark. Could you try that for me? So let's do it together. Everybody got this? Anybody did not get it? Anybody all got this 4? Exactly like how I'm doing it? Okay. All right. Looks good. Okay. So far, okay. Yes, Sister Bowness got it. Okay. I'll wait for you. But looks good. You see, the moment, let me bring you back. Okay. Now I'm going to click the contact. Let's say somebody comes to the page. They click contact. Perfect. It comes here. All right. Okay. So contact is here. It looks okay. Good. Could you show again copy line? You're talking about, sorry, there's a chat here. Sister Demet is asking, could you show again copy line? Copy line, are you talking about HR line? Is that the HR line you're talking about? This line or the cards? Let me know. Please type in the chat. Okay. All right. Huh? So I've got 4 cards. Please put in the chat. I'm not sure which line you're talking about. Okay. Okay. So what I want to do right now is I want to change the header's color, background color, to dark. Could you do that for me? I'll just wait. Okay, I'm going to change the background color. Where's my background color for the header? Header, look for header. Where's header? The card header. So the card header is here. Just beside the card header. All right, let's change that color. But I'm going to change all 4 together. So I'm going to put my mouse cursor here. Scroll down beside the card header, press Control, press here. Press Control, and then put the mouse. Press Control, put the mouse. Okay, and then type background, BG, dark. I want darker color, save. All right, could you change the header color? I'm going to test it out and see. It comes out like this. It's up to you. You choose your color, all right? You choose your color, all right? Okay, so I hope you're okay. Ken, choose some subtle colors or something you like. I'll leave that to you. Okay, so now that we've got this, it's very simple now, which means what? Which means now anytime people click the contact, it's going to show you all the centers. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. I hope you're okay. All right. So here you put the phone numbers of your centers, or you can put your headquarters here. I leave that to you. So how did we do this? Are you okay with this? We used ID, correct? ID. ID is the way to link, and it takes you to that page. Got it, huh? Perfect. All right. Good. I hope you're okay with this. Good. So now next, bottom has got too much space. I don't want this space. I don't want this space. So let's remove bottom space, please. How do we remove the bottom space? Can somebody test it out for me? All right. Anybody stuck somewhere? Please let me know. How do we remove the bottom space? You test it out. Test it out. This is, I think, Jumbotron, right? So let's remove the padding bottom. Test and see. Let's put Jumbotron padding bottom 0. Let's try padding bottom at Jumbotron. Go to Jumbotron. Go to Jumbotron. Padding bottom. Test and see. I'm not sure. Test. Save it. Okay. Okay. Looks all right to me. It looks okay. Good. Okay. All right. If you think you want to remove this sentence, up to you. If you want to remove the line, maybe we don't need the line. Why do we need the line? Do we need the line? Let's remove the line. Let's remove the line. What's the line called? HR line, correct? HR line. Okay. HR line. Remove the HR line. Save it. Okay. Looks all right to me. Looks perfect to me. Let's test it again. Test it out again. Click the contact. Comes out brilliantly, perfectly. I can see the whole thing. That's what I want. Can you see that? Okay, so I leave that to you. You can add more cards, make it smaller cards because your addresses might be small. If you want to add an image, then take a card which has an image. The header can be your city. Which city are you in? Put that city, the location of the city, and then give some contact, who to contact, phone number, and so on. Okay, so brilliant. So that's good. Okay, you're okay with this? All right, let's do something else different now. Okay. Any question before we learn one more different stuff? Now, can huh? All right, now next part. Next part, I want to click the gallery and I want this gallery thing to take me to the photos. You see, I want it to take me to the photos. All right, so that's what I want this thing to do. Let's say if you click About Us. About Us can also be together here. Maybe below here. All the achievement. All right. So you can add About Us above Contact Us or below. Maybe you want to explain all the great achievements that Baba has done, like all the great projects we have done, whatever that has happened in your country, all those can come here. But I want to now place it in my gallery. So when I click gallery, nothing is happening. I want it to take me to another page. Are you okay? Good. So now let's do something else. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to my folder. All right. I'm going to go back to my folder. Can you see folder? The current page is called as test 2. Test 2. All right. Now I don't want test 2 because test 2 is just for us. The correct name, the main page, is always called index because the word index is what will be read by the server. When you upload into an internet server, the main page must always be called index. If you put test 2, it won't read. Okay, but for time being, we are leaving it as test 2. Okay, all right. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to copy this. All right. I'm going to copy. Okay. Again, I'm going to copy test 2 and paste it again. I'm going to copy and then I'm going to paste it. All right. Paste. I've got a test2 copy. Can you see that? I'm going to change this name. I'm going to change this name to, let's rename it. Can you please rename it? All right. I'm going to rename it to gallery. Okay, gallery. I'm going to call it gallery. Okay. And I'm going to call my test2. Can you do that? Copy the test2 and then change the name. Exact thing, all right? Exact thing to gallery. Okay. And call the test2, change the name again, change the name to index. Can you do that for me? Can you change the name to index? Okay. So don't make mistake here. One is called index, one is called gallery. All right, good. Okay, so this is the two files which I want to use. Gallery and index right now. Okay. So far, okay? All right, good. Okay, I'm going to close all my web pages, no more page. And I'm going to click my index. The same page comes out. Does it happen to you like that? It does, correct? It does. Okay, good. All right, I'm going to close it back. I don't want this for time being because I want to do something else. Now watch, please watch. So this is my test2. Remember, this is my test2, which is now named as, I won't read anymore. All right, it won't read anymore. Okay, so you can actually delete that stuff or you can save it, cancel. All right, so you can save this, save it, yeah? Forget it, okay. I've changed the name, right? Test2, so it is test2 doesn't exist anymore. So what you do is, in your subline, just drag the index and place it here. The index has opened. You can now delete the test2, delete it, no, just say no. All right, I've got my index file here. So that means test2 doesn't exist anymore. It's going to be called as index. Everybody's got that correct? Okay. All right. So now I've got an index file here. Now also I want you to drag your gallery file, drag it and place it on the subline. Just place it, it will open a new. So this is my gallery file. Is it okay? All right, good. Okay. Could you do that first? I'll just give you 30 seconds. Place both index and gallery on your subline. Everybody's okay, right? Okay. I think should be okay. Now, then under your index, click index here, click index. Let's change the title first here, please. Our title is test website 2, right? Let's change it to index. Index. Okay, let's change it first. Save it. Same thing, go to gallery, change the name to gallery so that we don't get confused. Change the title name to gallery. It doesn't matter, it's just a title, it's okay. All right, save it. Save, please, save. Okay, done. Okay, good. Now, what I want to do is I want to delete everything in the gallery except for the header and the nav bar. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my gallery. Okay, I'm going to open my gallery. Gallery looks exactly like this. Can you see? Exactly like my index. Everything is the same. So now what I want to do is I want to remove all this, remove everything, remove everything. Maybe I just want to keep my slide only, my slide only. All right. Can you delete everything in the gallery except the slide? All right, if you have the slide. So I'm going to go back to my subline. Under my gallery, click gallery, please. I'll wait for you. Go to gallery. Careful when you delete. Make sure you know where's the header, where's the navigation. Scroll down a bit. Make sure you look for your navigation. Click on the nav, or click on the container. After the body, there's a div class container. Click on that, look for the partner. I'm clicking on 40. Can you see 40? Now I'm going to look for my partner because I want to keep that. I don't want to remove that. Until here, good. All right, good. Okay, I'm just going to keep my slider, which means all this I'm going to delete. I'm going to delete my first one. My first one is some picture. I want to delete that. Okay. The second one is also I'm going to delete. But careful what you delete. Look for the partner first. Okay. 168 to 189. Mine. I'm going to delete everything. You take your time. You take your time. Okay. What is this? This is a video. I don't want the video also. I'm going to delete my video, but let's check where's my partner first. My partner is at 185. Delete the partner. Okay. All right, done. What is this? This is also some images. I'm going to delete all of those. Look for your partner first before you delete. Okay. What is this? This is also okay. So I'm going to delete all my cards. Also, I've got some cards here. All right. So let's check where's my card. Where's my slider? My slider is called carousel. Carousel. Can you see? So which starts at 229. So I want to keep the rest. Everything else above it, I want to delete. Okay. Delete. Okay. Okay. So my carousel, when you see the word carousel, that whole thing is all my slide. Okay, so I'm going to keep all the carousels. Even the contact, I'm going to delete. Oh, let's keep the contact, it's fine. Okay, let's just keep the contact, okay? All right, carousel and contact is there. Let's save it. Have you done that? Okay, save it. Save it. Check the nav. Everybody's okay? Good. Could you show again copy line? Sister Demet, sorry, you're asking me, could you show again copy line? What copy line is that? Is it the HR line? Is that what you're asking? Let me know, please. I'm not so sure. Okay, so I'm going to check. Okay, all right. So I'm going to check my, let's save it first. Let's save my gallery, okay? Save it. Okay, go back here. Good. Yes, I've got my first slide and I've got the contact. Can you see that? Good. Okay. So which means now, why am I showing you this? Because my gallery now, I'm not at gallery. How do I know it's a gallery? Watch here. Look at the header. It says gallery.html. Can you see at the top? I'm now at the gallery page. At the top. Gallery. So I'm now in gallery page. I'm also going to open my index page. I'm going to click on my index. And how do I know I'm in the index? Look at the top, index page. So I've got two pages now open, index and gallery. You're following me? Now, my index has got everything here. Let's open at the top. I'm now at the top, at the top. I'm going to click my gallery here at the top. If I click gallery, my gallery, this is gallery, can you see? It's got only two pages, two things, the slider and the contact. So I'm going to go back to my index again. There, can you see this index, right? Now, what I want to do. So remember, it's two different page. Two different page. But when I click the gallery, in the index, this is my first page. That means anybody comes to this website, they're going to see this. And then they might be interested to see the photos, right? They are interested to see the photos. All right, they're interested to see the photos. So they might click the gallery. So the gallery must take me to the photos. Are you following me what I'm saying? Good. So now we want to make the link. Are you clear? Now, where is this? Where is this? They're all at the navigation bar. They're not going to another website. They're on the same page, same website, but different page. That's it. So let me take you to Sublime. Sublime. I'm going to go to my index, okay, which is here. And I'm going to tell my index that I want to link gallery with the front page. The home is called the index, all right? Okay, I'm going to link it. So I'm going to go to Sublime. Okay, so let's go down to my navigation bar. My home is here. Home is here. Okay, home is here. And then I'm going to go to my gallery. Where's my gallery? Go down, scroll down to gallery. Okay, I'm going to wait. My gallery is here. Can you see? And then I'm going to say, please, when I click the gallery button, I'm now in the index page. When I click the gallery button, take me to the gallery. So the gallery's name is href. It's called what? Hashtag GALLERY. Here you must put .html because it's a different page. Save it. Are you following me? Okay. I think you need an ID here. You should have an ID or a hashtag. Okay? If not, it may not work. Well, let's see whether it works. I'm going to save it. I'm going to give you 30 seconds or 1 minute for you to quickly type this up. Is everybody okay? Is anybody lost one? Put in the chat, please. Okay. Is it working? Let's check. It did work. It did work. Did it work for you? No? No, it doesn't work? Wait, let me see why. Oh, sorry. Remove the hashtag in front. Remove the hashtag. Remove the hashtag. Remove the hashtag. Yeah. I don't need a hashtag. Hashtag is only in the same page. Now you are moving to a different page. Okay. Please check, everybody. Does it take you to another page? It does, right? So now, which means now, it works. Okay, Priya says it works. Pritesh says, okay, but okay, fine. Now, let's check. Which page are we now in? We are now in the gallery page, right? So gallery. But now, I'm in the gallery. If I click the home, sorry, don't bother about this. Okay. I'm in the gallery. If I click the home, it must take me to the front page, the first page, right? Okay, so I'm now in gallery, correct? If I click the home, it must take me back to the index page. Let's do that, okay? So I'm going to go back to my Sublime. And then I'm going to tell my gallery, okay, I'm now in gallery page. Make sure in the gallery page, click on top gallery, yeah, gallery, all right? Click on top gallery. Okay, so where am I? I'm going to go back to my home. Home, where's my home? Here, all right, watch, home. Again, don't make the mistake. Click the gallery. You're in the gallery Sublime, not index Sublime, gallery. Go to the nav bar. go to the home button, and then tell the gallery's home button, if you click home, take me to index page, please. Please remove this. I don't know why I put this. Must be the beginning lesson. So take me to the index page. Index.html, please save it. Are you following me? Okay, following me, right? Okay, great. So let's check, save it. Okay, I'm going to go back, refresh, home. My index page has come out. All right, so now click gallery. Does it take you back to gallery? Let's click gallery. Yeah, it takes you back to gallery. Are you okay? Now, then if you click home, yeah, it takes you back to home. So this is how, wait, is it working for you? Wait, let me wait. Maybe I'm too fast for you. I'll wait, okay. Again, I'm going to show it again. I'm going to show it again. All right, I think some of you got it, but let me wait again. What did I just do? I am now at Gallery Sublime, okay? And then I'm looking for that home button. Can you see the home button? Home. Under the home button, under href, you must put index.html. Means what? If you click the home, it takes you to the front page, the index page. You got it? Now, another thing here is important is, when you click the home button, do you want it to open on the same page? Is it working? Okay, Priya also got it. Good. Now, when you click the home button, do you want it to open on the same page or open as a separate page? No, I'm not sure. You need to decide. You know why, you see. Because if I click gallery and then home, gallery, home, let's say people ask, too many will open. Too many things are opening. So if you don't want it to open like that, okay, let's change it here. Let's change. I'm going to delete all these things. Okay, this is my gallery now. I mean, now in gallery. So if I click gallery, because I'm in gallery now, if I click home, it's opening in a different page. I don't want that. It's up to you, but I don't want that. Let's say I don't want, what do you do? So go back to your gallery subline and just remove the target blank. Target blank means what? Open in a separate page. So let's remove that. I removed, I just deleted. Save it first. Let's see what happens now. Refresh. Okay, gallery. Now I'm at gallery. I'm going to open, click home. It took me to this page. Now let's say from the home page, I click gallery. It is still in the same page. Now, for me, I don't want too many to open because people will just play around on the navigation button rather than opening new windows. So if you feel you don't want people to open new windows, remove the target blank. Are you okay? All right, so make sure your button works. Where am I now? Gallery. So if I click home, yes. If I click gallery, it takes me to the gallery. Home. So in the same way now, if I click about us, it's not working. Why? Let's go back to my home first. I'm now in home button. This is home, home. Let's say I click about us. Doesn't seem to work. Did we do something wrong? Let's recheck. Forget that. Now, home button. All right. Now, this home is my now index. Can you see index? Home also need to be changed. How? So I'm going to go back to my subline. Index. Go to your home button and also change it. Change the name to index.html. So all home button will have index.html. All right, all home buttons. Are you okay? So this is how you do it. Okay. Save it. Done. Okay, home. Okay, let's refresh first. Home button. So home button means stay on this front page. So if I click about us, nothing happens. If I click contact us, yes, contact us comes in. Are you okay? Now from here, let's say, where am I now? Where am I now? I'm now at index page. Index page. Careful, look at this index page. You must look at the top. If I click gallery, it should take me to gallery. Let's say I'm in the gallery now. Can you see I'm in the gallery? If I click contact us, it also works. Are you okay? Now, I'm going to go back to my home now. Now, please check whether it works like this for you. Is everybody okay? Anything doesn't work? No link yet. Sister Bhavna is saying no link yet. Link to what, Sister Bhavna? Where are you linking it? We are not linking it anywhere yet. We are just linking the home and the gallery only so far. Correct. About us is not linked, correct. About us is not linked. Okay. The rest works, right? Now, that means now what we need to do. Now, how many pages do you want? Because you see, when you click contact us, it is bringing us to the same page below. But then there's too many stuffs. You have videos, download. You can't put all on the same page. You can, but there's going to be too much. Now, why we don't want to put too many things on the front page? Do you know why? Because when the front page has got too many stuffs, then it's going to become very heavy. It's going to be like few, maybe you have few megabytes or maybe you have 1 gigabyte of photos all over. Your web page will become very slow in opening. And so people will get irritated. Why is it so slow? They might not even want to see. So normally what people will do is, the moment they come to the first page, which is the index, they just have one big photo and then maybe the contact us. That's it. So that the page loads fast. Are you following me? It depends. All this is your strategy of making things fast. But most websites, sometimes it's too slow. Why? Too many photos, images, and so loading takes time. The front page irritates people. Some people want fast things. So let them watch the first 2 pictures. Only put 2 pictures in the front page. Then once it's loading and they're looking at it, by the time all the others have loaded, then they can click and look at others. You understand what I'm saying? All right. So now your work is for today, all right? Because tomorrow you're going to have a class. Simple. Do you think you can now link the gallery? Can you create for me an About Us page? Contact Us, I don't want. Why? Contact Us is already down. About Us. So About Us means what would be here? What would be this page? So I'm going to create an About Us page right now. Okay, can we do that? Let's try it out. Let's try. We do it together. One last assignment for us. Okay. Now, I'm going to copy the gallery. Because gallery and index right now is the same. We didn't do anything different. It's just that gallery has got too many photos. Index has too many photos. Gallery has only 2. So I'm just going to copy the gallery. All right, copy it, copy. Paste it again and call it About Us, please. Can you please do that for me? Create gallery copy, change the name to What was it about? About is good enough. You can just call it about. It's up to you. It's just a name. All right, about. Okay, good. Now your work. Can you link this page about? How? So let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. All okay? I'll give you 30 seconds, please. Make a copy and call it about. And let's open the about in the Sublime. All right, I'm going to open the about in the Sublime. Just drag it, drag the about, put it here. Okay, so that's my about. And I want to delete everything, only keep the nav bar. I don't want anything. I just want to remove everything and just keep the nav bar only. The rest remove. Remove the slider, remove everything, remove everything. Okay, I'm going to remove everything. Please do not remove the script. Careful. All right. Let's check, delete. I've deleted everything. I need to check whether it's got a partner. Careful. There, good. Nav has got partner. Partner, make sure it's not deleted. Save it now. Okay, great job. Okay. So, you okay? All right, let's go back now. So I hope you have done that. Open in Sublime, the about. Delete everything, just keep only the header. All right. So now I'm going to open my about and see how it looks like. That's it. That's how the about looks like. You okay with that? That's how the about looks like. So I've got now 3 pages. I've got my index. This is my index. I just clicked index on top. Okay, this is my index. Everybody's okay? All right. Okay. I've got my index. If I click the gallery, yeah, the gallery comes out perfectly well. I'm now in gallery. Let's say I click back the home, it should take back to my index. So that works perfectly well. But let's say now if I click the about, no, it's not working. Can you make the link for me? Go to index page first, index Sublime, and make the link for me. Can you do that? Go to index Sublime and make the link. How? I'm now in index. Click index, please. Careful. Choose the right files above. Now, can you do that for me? That means what I'm saying. I click about us. It must take us to the about us page. So look for about us. Here. Mine is at 57. What must you do? Can you please figure out? What must you do? What is the file called? Just now we copied the about. Is called what? What is the name? Type the exact name. .html. Remove the hashtag. About .html. Save it, please. Let's see whether it works or not. Let's see whether it works. Okay. Click. Okay. Refresh the index. Refresh the index. Now click about us. Does it work for you? Yes, it's taking me to the about us. Are you okay with that? Everything works. Does it work for you? Works. Great. Okay. Now what I want you to do is very quickly. Everybody works. Anybody got stuck somewhere? Perfect. Okay. Go to your what I call Bootstrap. Please go to your Bootstrap. Can you place for me a Jumbotron here, please? Please paste for me a Jumbotron in your contact. Something is not right. Why? Look at this. This is about, right? But my top part is still called gallery. Why? Can somebody tell me why? See, the file is about file. Yeah, we need to change the name. Thank you, Sister Chaya. Yeah, change the title. Quickly, please do it. All right. So let's go back to my about. Please change the title, please. All of you are very fast. It's excellent. Extremely pure intellect. What are we going to call it? We're going to call it about us. The title doesn't matter. About us. Very good. Now let's recheck. Let's recheck. Ah, now it makes sense about us. Okay, very quickly, let's spend the next 5 minutes. I'm going to give you as an assignment. I want a Jumbotron here. Could you paste a Jumbotron and put the Jumbotron inside a container, just like we did for Contact Us, remember? Could you please put the Jumbotron here, Jumbotron inside a container? Could you quickly do that for me, please? I'm going to wait. Put it in the about. Let's go to our Jumbotron, Bootstrap. Okay. Now you do it on your own. Do it on your own. First put container, right? Correct. You must put a container. Yeah. Well, just type container. If you're lazy to type it yourself, just type container. There's a container. A simple container will do that here. Okay. About us. All right. It's completely empty. Okay. Let's paste it here. I'm going to paste it under the navigation bar. Careful. Containers here. Inside here, I'm going to paste my Jumbotron. Please put your Jumbotron, Jumbo. Okay, whichever you want, I leave it to you. Let's choose the first one, doesn't matter. All right, copy the Jumbotron, change the name to About Us. Okay, let's give some space here. I'm pasting my Jumbotron here. Okay. Change the name instead of Hello World, change it to something else. Let's save it first, check whether it works. Yeah, I've got my Jumbotron here. Perfect. Change the Hello World to About Us. All right, change it to Hello World to About Us. This is just for, we are just creating pages for today. Okay, perfect. Now, is it linked? Please check. Now, I'm now in About Us. If you click the home, is it taking you to home? Yes. If you click the About Us, is it taking you About Us? Very good. Now, please watch one more last thing. Now, right now, I'm in About Us. Now, please answer this question. Look at it carefully. I'm in About Us, no, here. If I click Gallery, is it going to take me to Gallery? No, why? I'm now in About Us. Now, if I click Home, it's taking me to Home. From Home, if I click About Us, it's taking to About Us. But let's say somebody comes to our web page, they are looking at About Us, they want to go to Gallery. They click the Gallery, but it's not working. Please tell me why. How can we solve this? Come on, quickly. That means the About Us and the Gallery must be linked, correct? So open your About Us in Sublime and link it under the Gallery button. How? Open, wait, let me wait first. Let me wait first, wait for you. Okay, all right. So open your About Us in Sublime. Where am I? About Us, About. I want to link the Gallery button, which means I need to look for Gallery button. Where's Gallery? Here. You want to link it to where, please? That means if I click Gallery, it must take me to Gallery, right? So link it to a Gallery button. Gallery.html, don't forget that, it won't work. Logical. Everybody's getting it? Save it, please. Gallery.html. If I press the Gallery button, it must take me there. Save it. Refresh. Check. I'm now in About Us. Click Gallery. Yes. Can you see that? So this is how we must link. Now I'm in Gallery now. Click About Us. Does it take you back? No, it doesn't take you back. What should you do? Please quickly do it for me. You are now in Gallery. Then you click the About Us. It's not taking you back to About Us. What must you do? Quickly solve it for me, please. That means you are in gallery, means you go to Gallery Sublime. Okay, thank you. Please link it fast, please. Go to Gallery Sublime, Sublime Gallery. All right. You want to click About Us, right? So look for About Us button. About Us. That means if I click About Us, it must take me to the About page. Okay. So how do you link? What is the page called? The page is not called About Us. It's called About only. About.html. Okay, save. Are you okay? Save it. Click. Refresh. Where am I now? I'm now in my gallery page. Let's click About Us. Perfect. Let's click back Gallery. Good. Let's click back Home. Perfect. Let's click About Us. Good. Let's click Home. Good. Let's click About Us. Good. Let's click Gallery. Good. Let's click About Us. Let's click Contact Us. Oops. Contact Us doesn't seem to work. We have to do something. Oh, Contact Us doesn't, we don't have it there. All right. Because there's no contact down here. We have deleted everything, remember? Okay. So today's lesson is about linking. And linking is very important because a lot of dynamic website pages are linked. Bring them here, there, show them a lot of stuffs. So this lesson is quite useful, very important. Then we can link anything on this page, anywhere, even on the internet, anywhere. All right? Okay, so we haven't learned to link these buttons yet. Soon, very soon, we're going to do all those things. Okay, I hope this is okay. All right. All right. So tomorrow we're going to learn a little bit more. So tomorrow we will see. I'm going to stop. Any confusion right now? Anything in the chat? Let me know. So tomorrow we will start at 12 p.m. Mauritius time, Indian time 1:30. Okay. All right. Any questions you have? Are you okay? Was it too tough today? Was it all right? Can, huh? Hope you're okay with that. All right. Any questions so far? Okay. All right. Remember, right now we are just learning. Today is our 5th lesson, if I'm not mistaken, correct? Hopefully by 6th, 7th lesson, we should finish everything. And then we will start building our website. So what I need from you is, could you please look for some good websites anywhere in the world? Save that link, send the link to me. If you have the thought, let's build our website like this, then we can copy more or less the design and then create our own how we want it. Okay, so look for some great websites if you come across any. Okay, thank you so much. All right, Sister Chaya, could we just have some remembrance, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Om Shanti.
जुड़ गई है मन की तार तुमसे, शक्तियाँ मिल रही अपार तुमसे, भाग्य के द्वारे खुले हमको हमारे मिले, भाग्य के द्वारे खुले हमको हमारे मिले, आए जीवन में ये बहार तुमसे ओ बाबा, जुड़ गई है मन की तार तुमसे, शक्तियाँ मिल रही अपार तुमसे। सद्गुरु सखा तुम ही तो एक हमारे हो शिक्षक